Top 8 Most Advanced Attack Helicopters. Advanced heavyweight attack helicopters are among the most complex and expensive military vehicles to develop, with even the most powerful armies fielding just a few dozen and many deploying none at all. The aircraft are valued for their ability to hover and offer close air support to ground forces, notably against enemy armor and during amphibious landing operations. Stay tuned to the end of the video as we go through the top 8 most advanced attack helicopters. Before we start, don't forget to subscribe and press the bell button to get the latest updates. Without any further delay, let's start. Number 8. Mi-24 Hind, Russia. One of the most well-known assault helicopters is the Mi-24. During wars and military conflicts, it was used extensively in warfare. This aging gunship still has a lot of firepower. It has stepped cockpits with heavy armor and an undernose gun turret. The initial models had a 23mm twin-barrel cannon, but subsequent production versions had a 30mm twin-barrel cannon. Anti-tank missiles and unguided rocket pods are among other armaments. A secondary troop transport capability is available on the Mi-24. The gunship can carry an infantry squad of 8 fully outfitted men, making it a flying infantry fighting vehicle. It's employed in a significantly different way than other attack helicopters due to its personnel carrying capability. Number 7. Agusta A129 Mangusta, Italy. The Mangusta A129 was the first dedicated attack helicopter built in Western Europe. In 1990, the Italian Army received its first helicopters. With the conclusion of the Cold War, Mangusta production was halted in 1992 due to funding issues and changing operational needs. Later, all Mangustas in Italy were updated to meet the A129 international standard. Because it's a light assault helicopter, it has less armor than its competitors. Despite this, the rotor blades can survive 30mm bullets. The Mangusta's primary mission was anti-tank. It was armed with anti-tank Hellfire or TOW missiles, as well as anti-aircraft Stinger or Mistral missiles. It could also be used to transport unguided rockets. Number 6. Denel AH-2 Rooivalk, South Africa. The Rooivalk is based on a reverse-engineered Aeropostale Puma and employs the same engines and rotor. This helicopter was built to function without the use of complex support systems. A 20mm cannon is mounted to the nose turret. It has technology for automatically detecting and tracking targets. The indigenous ZT-6 Makopa anti-tank missiles may be carried by this attack helicopter. Surprisingly, this is one of the world's most potent anti-tank guided missiles. It also has space for air-to-air missiles and 70mm unguided rocket pods. Anti-armor, ground attack, armed reconnaissance, fire support, escort, and deep penetration missions are all possible with this gunship. Number 5. Z-10, China. The Chinese Z-10 is the country's first dedicated assault helicopter. Eurocopter and Agusta provided considerable technical assistance in the development of the aircraft. According to some reports, the Russian Kamov Helicopter Design Bureau contributed to the development of this attack helicopter. This new Chinese helicopter is quite sophisticated in its primary role as anti-armor and battlefield interdiction. It can also engage in limited air-to-air combat. Number 4. Eurocopter Tiger, France, Germany. France and Germany collaborated on the Eurocopter Tiger. It's a medium-weight assault helicopter that first saw action in 2002. Australia and Spain are among the countries that use it. In Afghanistan, Libya, and Mali, the Tiger's seen battle. To boost its survivability, the aircraft integrates stealth technology as well as other modern characteristics. The Tiger's offered in 2 configurations, attack and fire support. Hot 3 anti-tank missiles as well as unguided rockets are attached to the attack version. It also has air-to-air missiles called Stinger. Number 3. Mi-28 Havoc, Russia. Since the late 1970s, the Mi-28 has been in development. In 2006, the Russian Army eventually accepted this aircraft into service. Only a few of these helicopters are currently in service with the Russian Army. According to some accounts, it's also in use in Kenya. 2 substantially armored cockpits are added to this attack helicopter. It's most likely one of the most heavily armored assault helicopters ever built. The crew of the Mi-28 is also equipped with an emergency escape system. Typically, the Mi-28 is equipped with 8 Apache anti-armor missiles, as well as unguided rocket pods. A 30mm cannon is also mounted on this gunship. It's better optimized for anti-armor function than the earlier Mi-24 Hind. The Mi-28, on the other hand, has limited passenger compartment and can take only 3 passengers in an emergency. This feature allows a downed helicopter crew to be rescued. Number 2. Kamov Ka-52, Russia. The Ka-52 is a development of the legendary Ka-50 Hokum and a 2-seat variant of it. This assault helicopter was first used by the Russian Army in 2008, and small-scale manufacturing began in 2009. Because of its 2 coaxial contra-rotating main rotors, the Ka-52 is one of the fastest and most nimble attack helicopters. This gunship's armor can withstand projectiles with a diameter of 23 millimeters. A 30mm cannon and up to 12 Vickers anti-tank missiles are mounted aboard the gunship. It can also carry unguided rockets and air-to-air missiles. The Ka-52 is equipped with a battlefield management system that allows it to share information with other helicopters and third-party sources. This aircraft will also serve as an aerial command station for a squadron of helicopters. It assists in the detection of targets and the coordination of attacks. Number 1. Boeing AH-64E Apache, USA. The AH-64E is a more advanced version of the original AH-64A, which was designed to replace the AH-1 Cobra for the U.S. Army. Several recent wars saw the Apache helicopter in action. A mast-mounted antenna with improved longbow fire control radar is installed on board the Apache Guardian. In fire and forget mode, the attack helicopter can shoot Hellfire 2 anti-tank guided missiles. Targeting the battle management system, the cockpit, communications, weapons, and navigation systems are among the other enhancements. A 30mm cannon is also mounted aboard the gunship. That's all for today, folks. Tell us in the comments section what's your point of view. We'll see you soon with another amazing video.